So yeah, I had to do another video, so hopefully they transition well enough. Anyway, so what I did to start on my minimalist journey 6 years ago was I started in my home, where I spend most of my time. I work from home, I run a couple of other businesses. This channel is just something I do for fun. I teach kids how to be smart with money. That's my job. So I run my businesses from home, but I started working on my home. So as I said, I won't go into too many specifics as to exactly what I did, but every single room from the top to the furthermost part of my home is what I touched on. And it wasn't a case of just getting rid of stuff. It was a case of keeping some stuff, repairing some stuff, giving some stuff away, throwing some stuff out that couldn't be given away, selling some stuff. So yeah, this definitely is not, being a minimalist is definitely not a trend or a fad. It's a lifestyle, really, just like my Freeform Locs is part of my lifestyle. Okay, so I did the physical space, then I moved to the virtual space as well, my virtual and IT space, and that included things like looking at the apps I have. Some apps I hadn't used for a long time, I deleted the apps, my gallery on my phone, auto downloading or not auto downloading things, or not allowing things to be auto downloaded into my gallery. Literally, decluttering. Let me go back one step. I don't want this video to be long. Let me go back one step. In terms of maintaining my home, I've created spaces in my home that have to be empty. If there's anything in that space, there's a problem, it needs to go. That's how I keep it maintain, my lifestyle that I want to maintain as far as being a minimalist is concerned. And I don't count spoons, forks, clothes, whatever. I don't also wear muted colors or nude colors or pastel colors. I wear bright colors. I wear all of the other colors as well. So yeah, so the next thing I did was my virtual and IT space. And like I said, I looked at my apps, my gallery, things being auto downloaded or not. My email, I had about 7,000 email in my personal email. I thought when I retire one day, I'll clean it out. I was like, no, I'm not doing that when I retire. It's going. I just deleted a lot. So my work email, my personal email, I opted out of subscriptions. And also I created app folders on my phone. So when I need to look for social media stuff, I just go onto my folder and I know that in there is anything to do with social media. So I did that. And in order to maintain that, what I do is I make sure that I ask myself a question when I'm downloading an app. And I say to myself, am I really going to use it? If I'm not going to use it, then I'm not downloading it. But sometimes I'll download it for one purpose and uninstall it. You can do that as well. You don't have to keep them all on your phone. You can reinstall them, even ones you pay for. You can uninstall and reinstall. Okay, so that's what I did. And then at the end of the day, I make sure my gallery, I go into it, or at least once a day, if not once a week, to clean out photos I don't need, videos I don't need, anything that might have accidentally auto downloaded. Okay, so I do that. Then I moved on to my cars. I took out CDs that were broken, scratched, not working. I maintained that by the fact that CDs are not sold anymore. And shopping bags also, I had way too many in the boot, so I gave them away or used them for something else. I looked at my relationship with people, not just intimate relationship, but just relationship in general. And definitely I blocked some people who just had to go. They just had to go. Take it from me. And I maintain it by just keeping it that way. They know I have blocked them. I haven't said anything, but I know they've tried to call me. And hey, they said, oh, whatever it is anyway. But that's just how I wanted it. So minimalism is about, the yin and yang. Then I did the and then I made new friends. How did I maintain that? I made new friends. The other thing I looked at was my mental space as well. And with that, I read more books to keep me motivated, more motivational books. Let me just see. Okay. And then finally, my emotional space. So I went into homeopathic remedies, herbs, yoga, meditation, dancing, a lot more. So that's really what I did. Now, we are going to have to do a third video because this only takes 5 minutes, I think, Or maybe not, maybe we should still keep going. So how does this relate to Freeform Locs? I'd say it relates to Freeform Locs because one, I'm doing what makes me happy. So you will be doing what makes you happy. Yeah, you have to do what makes you happy in this whole process. Your Freeform Locs is doing what you want to do, not what society says you should do. The other thing is you make your own choices. I can make my own choice as to what I want, where, how I want it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if you live with somebody, you can still have a minimalist lifestyle without it being just about where you live. You can take it into the office space as well. I know I'll enjoy the rewards of it later. So my Freeform Locs are still young, but I know at some point I'll definitely start to enjoy it. And it's the same thing with a minimalist lifestyle. It's taken me 6 years and I'm still on a journey. I still haven't reached there. I incorporate it into my everyday life as well. It's not that I wake up and say, oh, what's the minimalist thing I'm going to do today? No, it's a case of I'm just doing my daily stuff, like I eat, like I have a shower, like I speak to people. I incorporate it that way. Yeah, it also, of course, teaches me a lot of patience. You'll hear a lot of freeformers talking about patience. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, so patience is so important. And it took me a while to get here, to be able to look around and say, yeah, I like it. It's airy, and not, it's as airy as I'd like it to be. And it's just the most liberating thing ever. It is so liberating. It just makes you feel, wow. You know, like I said earlier, when I said, I came up for air, I was just like, ooh, thank you. So it just frees you. It's very freeing. So it's a wonderful thing to, make as part of your life. Again, it's not a trend in my opinion. It's not a fad in my opinion. But hey, if there are people who see it that way out there, then respect to them. Like I said, be kind to yourself when you're doing it. It's not about perfectionism. You may make some mistakes along the way like I did. Learn from them, pick yourself up and continue. Have a goal in mind. Check out other YouTubers here on YouTube. There are many of them. Even extreme minimalists, you can learn from them. You don't have to be one to learn from them. There may be things that you pick from it. And I just pick things from different places. And, in the last year or two is when I started getting into the videos. So I'm learning. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. I am sorry for the breaking transmission from the earlier video, even if you notice or not. All right. Do subscribe, please, and like and share and help the video to be pushed out further so other people can see it and enjoy all of these goodies. All right. I'm excited today because the sun is out. I'm a